Welcome to session 2. I hope that you enjoyed session 1 and getting to know each other. This session we will talk about tools for teaching online. First, there are 3 types of online instruction. There's web-based instruction, which is a form of distance education where the instruction is delivered entirely online. So in this type of instruction, learners and instructors do not have face-to-face interactions or meetings. Kind of sounds like what we're doing here. So all of the instruction materials and assignments are delivered through the web. Then you have web-enhanced instruction, where a course must have some class sessions or lessons delivered entirely on the web and others delivered face-to-face. So the key distinction from web-enhanced instruction and web-based instruction is that some class sessions require that the learners and instructor meet in person, where others do not. And then you have web-supported instruction, where learners regularly attend classes, like maybe every day or every other day, but then they are assigned web assignments and activities to support classroom activities. So the lessons that we're going to go through for session, or the tools that we're going to learn about, can be used in any of these types of online instruction. The extent to which you use the tools will depend on what type of online instruction you are delivering. So that's what you need to consider when you are teaching online. There are so many tools that can be used for teaching online. You can even use a cell phone as a tool. You've got laptops, video conferencing, chat rooms, news groups, discussion boards, webcams, listservs. The list can go on and on. There's a plethora of tools available for your use for online teaching, and we're going to try to hit the major tools and needs for your tools. So you need to consider your course content. This will help you decide and determine which tools you will need to implement in your course. For your course content, regardless of your method of delivery or the type of instruction you have, you need to make sure you define the objectives for your students. Always give good instructions when you're teaching online. This is most important when you have a completely web-based instruction course. Provide guidance for troubleshooting. When students have trouble accessing documents on the web or understanding instructions that you've given, provide guidance for troubleshooting, and one way you can do that is by providing your contact information. So you should make sure your students are able to contact you if they have trouble or questions. And regardless of how you are going to teach, you should consider the content that you're going to deliver. You may need to make sure you have a way to get documents to students, and of course you can do that through email. You can do that through a tool called Google Docs, which is what we're going to practice with today. You may also want to share multimedia like videos, photographs, audio files. Also things that you need to consider because you use different tools to deliver multimedia. And then you may want to share files where the students can share files with one another if they don't happen to be learning in the same place. They could be learning across the world, across the country, or across the city, and you may still want them to communicate and share information with one another. And we have tools to do all of this. You must also consider the activities that you will want to have in your class. So again, I mentioned sharing resources between student to student or student to teacher, or maybe you want the teacher to student, where you want to deliver materials to your students. Also, you can have discussions in your classes, even online, just like we have a discussion board for this course. You may also want to consider assessment. Are there going to be any tests that you want to give to your students? There are tools that are made especially for assessing students. And then, of course, there's communication. You've got to have communication in your class, and there are a variety of tools available for communicating. Again, teacher to student, student to teacher, and student to student. And then of course there's collaboration, whereby you can have group projects or students can work in pairs to complete work. We have tools again for collaboration.